Hey guys, it's Ollie here, and this is how I think. I'm doing a video on how I think the first week of the playoffs, not the playoffs, of the NFL is going to go. Now, as you can see, I've already predicted it all, but I'm going to talk you through my rationale here. Just ignore this bracket here, that's how I think the playoffs are going to go from no games being played so far. So the first game, Eagles versus Falcons. Both looking like good teams, but the Eagles have just won the Super Bowl, have maintained a very strong core, and they're playing at home. I think the Falcons are really going to struggle to beat the Eagles there. The Eagles win. Vikings versus 49ers. Both are looking like quite strong teams. I think the Vikings are really going to want to be hunting for a ring. But the 49ers, they've got Jimmy G, and he's going to do very well, but I think it's going to take him a bit more of time to really build a really elite team with them, so the Vikings are going to be able to beat the 49ers. Saints versus Bucks. I don't see the Bucks having a very good season this year. The Saints are still a strong team. The Saints are able to beat the Bucks. So now that I'm going to come back to the Sunday games. So the Jags versus the Giants. The Jags have an elite defense. They have a good quarterback and a good offense. The Giants, they're a strong team. I think Eli's having a bounce back year. He's got very good offensive weapons, but I still think the Jags are on the way to being a super team, and they're able to beat the Giants. Bills versus Ravens. I think Flacco is going to have a good year. He knows his job's on the line. He's going to have a strong first game, and he's going to be able to beat the Bills. Steelers versus the Browns. The Steelers have a very good quarterback, very good offensive weapons. The Browns are looking like a much stronger team this year, and I think they are going to do well, but I do think the Steelers are still going to be able to beat the Browns. Bengals versus Colts. Colts just... I don't think either of these teams are going to do this well this season, but I do think Colts are the stronger team, and the Colts are going to be able to beat the Bengals. So Titans versus Dolphins. Dolphins aren't the greatest team. The Titans, I think, are looking like a very strong team. I don't think they're going to get to the playoffs, but I do think they've got a shot at it. So I think the Titans are going to be able to beat the Dolphins and take that first game. Patriots versus Texans. I think the Texans are looking like a very, very strong team this year. But I think in that first game they're not going to be strong enough to beat the Patriots. The Patriots are going to do well and they're going to perform. So now Chargers versus Chiefs. I don't think the Chiefs look like that strong a team this year when the Chargers look very strong, I think. So the Chargers are going to be able to go out and beat the Chiefs. I think the Chargers are going to go on and they're going to be able to get to the playoffs and they're going to be able to do something in the playoffs. So Seahawks versus Broncos. I think the Broncos have the automatic advantage of a home game at high altitude. They've got a new quarterback and they're going to be able to perform, going to be able to do well, and the Seahawks are really going to struggle to beat them, so I'm giving that to the Broncos. So the Redskins versus Cardinals. I don't think this is either of their years, but I do think Cardinals are the stronger team and are going to be able to beat the Redskins. Cowboys versus Panthers. I think they're both looking like reasonable teams this year, but Cam Newton's going to struggle against the Cowboys. The Cowboys have a stronger all around, and they're going to be able to go out and beat the Panthers. Packers versus Bears. I think this will be a good game because I think the Bears are looking like a very strong offensive unit, and the Packers also have a very strong offensive unit, especially with Aaron Rodgers. So this is going to be a shootout game. But in a shootout game, you've got to go with Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to win that game for the Packers. So the Lions versus Jets. I think the Jets are going to perform a lot better this season, but I think it's going to take them a bit of time to get in form. The Lions are still going to be able to take that game. Rams versus Raiders. The Raiders are looking like a good team. They've had a year's more experience than last year, so they're going to be a strong team. But this is the Rams one about. I see the Rams being a super team. They could easily build a dynasty. I think the Rams are taking that game. So that's all the games for this coming week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be doing one for next predictions for next week as well. So in that video I'll also talk about if any of the results surprised me, because I doubt I'm going to get all. I mean, no chance am I getting all of those predictions right. I'm probably going to get none of them right. It's me we're on about. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. But that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.